Stupid Wizard's Actual People contains content for adults. Content warnings can be found in episode descriptions. Listener discretion is advised.
Spring is emerging as March Madness begins to take over Lawrence, Kansas. Flo Rida, Lil Wayne, and Jason Mraz are in people's top LimeWire downloads, and Twihards are getting excited for the live-action adaptation of their favorite book. The year is 2008, and the future is looking hopeful. But you know better. You know what's out there, lurking in the shadows. You know what goes bump in the night. And right now, you know that something big is going to happen. Maybe you heard whispers in the hunting community. Maybe you had a dream that had you waking up in a cold sweat. Or maybe it's just a feeling sitting cold and heavy in your gut. Either way, you know something is up and you want to find out what it is and stop it before it can do too much damage. And we are going to start our story on February 18th, 2008. It is a Monday, and we find ourselves in Dr. Evren Duman's religious studies class. What does... yes. I picture this class taking place in Wesco Hall, in the front lecture halls. One of them, either 101 or 102. And Dr. Evren Duman, what are you going over today?
All right, so this is a common misconception when we are talking about ancient Egyptian religions. Anubis is the god of the dead. However, they have a separate god of the afterlife known as Osiris. Now, on our quiz on Friday, we had a lot of mistakes on that. I've had a lot of questions in my inbox saying, oh, but it's Anubis, the guy at the dog head, right? First of all, it's a jackal. Different distinction. But I tell you what, I get it. Afterlife, death, very similar, right? Very similar. But to the Egyptians, it's a very different concept. Now, so what I'm going to do is, I know there's a lot of confusion there. I am going to offer a little bit of extra credit to make up for a little bit of those points. Now, if you come up and see Trevor, he's got the bonus assignment at the end of the class. Did anybody have any questions about anything else on the quiz?
Nobody seems to answer.
Okay. Well, I believe that's pretty much all the time I have for you today. So again, extra assignment if any of you care to make up those points. Trevor, the front's got you.
The whistle, and it is a whistle on KU campus. It's not a bell. Blows, and everybody starts packing up their things. And before we get a chance to leave, Trevor, what are you up to? How do you like to conduct yourself?
So,
taking care of
Dr. Duman's got I'm imagining a big wooden desk kind of in the middle of this room. And I'm imagining there were whiteboards in here, but Duman demanded that they were chalkboards.
Oh, he's mad about the chalk.
Yeah. And Trevor is sitting at a small desk that he kind of pulled in from another room.
Okay.
He pulls it in every time they come in here. He just likes to sit at the front with Duman, and he's kind of rifling through his backpack trying to find in his unkempt stack of papers the quiz that Duman's talking about. And he finally finds it, and he rips it out of his bag as the first person there's been waiting for him to hand it to him. Mm-hmm. He's like, sorry, here you go, take it. And he kind of begrudgingly, without making eye contact, kind of just gives the students this piece of paper that is a little crumpled. And if Duman saw it, probably wouldn't be super ecstatic about it. But he just printed them right before the class.
Now, is this a pretty low-level undergrad prereq or?
Yes, this is intro to ancient religions.
Yeah, I was thinking religions of the world kind of class.
That's my research and specialty is ancient religions, dead religions. So KU is very much a publisher parish school. So all the professors at KU are active publishers. Mm-hmm. So that's what I do is I do research on stuff like that. But it's required that we teach classes, right? We can't just deal with the grad students and whatnot. So this is one of my required classes. Now I enjoy doing it because it gets people interested in the program. But I understand that 99% here is non-Western studies credit. Oh yeah, baby. And that's what they're here for.
And I should have asked earlier, what does Professor Duman look like?
So, Professor Duman, I have a reference picture here that I'm going to refer to.
That's how references work.
You know what, Derek?
This can be your continuation.
He's pretty tall. He's probably about right around 6'1", 6'2". He's got long, kind of shaggy, grayish hair, grayish brown hair. He's got a little chin scruff. He wears glasses. He's always really nicely dressed. He's got a tailored fit shirt with a vest over it today. Blue slacks, nice dress shoes. He always has his little wooden pointer stick.
Love that. Almost like a conductor wand.
Yeah, almost like a conductor wand. He's as I said, some professors use the laser pointers, use projectors. No, he's very much he writes on chalkboard.
Does it have a little Mickey Mouse glove at the end that you point with? Because I've seen some professors have those.
No, it's just a little wand. It's a stick that he points to stuff
Dumon's
with.
no frills.
Yeah, he's very Duman. He's really nice, and he's I said, as you can tell by the intro, he's offering okay, they fucked up on this quiz. It's a really easy question, but whatever, I'll give you extra credit for it. Because again, he understands that most kids are just here for extra, the curricular, the extracurricular points or credits. So he's everybody's gonna pass this class. I'm not gonna, So he's very laid back, chill, very nicely kept though.
And going back to you, Derek, what does Trevor look like?
Yes, so you couldn't tell sitting down, but Trevor is very tall, 6'7", 6'8". He towers over people, but he's rail thin, very tall, very lanky. He's got very close cropped dark black hair. It's like a buzz cut, almost like Brad Pitt.
Is it naturally black,
yes,
or is he? Does he dye it?
No, it is naturally black.
Oh, okay.
He's got light green eyes.
Okay.
He's pretty he's not I know this is a urban fantasy. He's not vampire pale, but he's pale.
Okay.
He's currently wearing a Letterman jacket. That's a little bit too small for him. He's wearing some baggy jeans and some DC skate shoes. He's got a backpack that's looks like he's had since he probably was a freshman in high school that he's never gotten rid of. And he also carries a camera around with him everywhere he goes.
Okay.
He's kind of brooding, would prefer to not talk to people and just have his music in, but he enjoys being TA'd and Duman quite a bit. So
Okay. As class begins to let out and people come up to you, Trevor, to receive their quiz.
Yeah, here you go.
So in the lecture hall, there's a door down where the professor lectures for basically the professors to enter in through. And then there's the doors at the back of the lecture hall for the students to enter and exit into. And through the front doors of the lecture hall where the professors come in and out, the door opens and you see a very small little girl, about, I'm going to say 5, 6, 7. She's wearing a, 2008. We're going to say she has Princess Tiana on her dress. She has blonde hair. It's pulled up into a little ponytail, and she comes running up, and behind her is a 20-year-old, very obvious fraternity brother. He is wearing a popped collar polo and the plaid long shorts that came below the knees. And he goes, Lily, you need to slow down. And she goes kind of up to Professor Duman, and she faces the entire lecture, and at the top of her little lungs, she just shouts, Katie! And Katie, you see that the little girl and the fraternity brother that came in is Sam and Lily Carter. Sam is your boyfriend, and Lily is his little 5-year-old sister.
She waves and makes her way from the back of the lecture hall, over to them. I think she gives an embrace to Sam, and there's a bright smile, kind of caught off guard as to why he's here. they were supposed to meet later. But immediately, like, she turns her attention to Lily and picks her up and gives her a hug and is like, hey, what's going on?
Before we go any farther, Josh, what does Katie look like?
Katie is, she's like in her early 20s. She's just got on like dark, like capri pants, and she's wearing a yellow t-shirt today. She's got brown hair, brown eyes, not like overtly beautiful, but just like the plain Jane, like she's no one that's like, she's not a looker necessarily, but like she's cute. She has like books. She sets down the books like next to her at one of the desks, and she's holding Lily, and it's just, yeah.
Was Lily your sister or Sam's sister?
Sam's sister.
Lily is Sam's sister. As you pick Lily up, she's gonna like kind of look you square in the face, and she's gonna go, Katie, Sam said that we can go to the toy store and then we can get ice cream afterward.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds great.
Do you want to go? She looks so serious.
Yeah, I would love to go. What time is it right now? Is this the last class of the day? Or?
So I was thinking that it would probably be like late morning.
Oh, okay.
Probably like 10 or 11. And so it is kind of weird that Katie's not in school.
Or Lily's not in school.
Or Lily's not in school. Yeah, Katie's in school. Lily is not.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely we can go to the toy store, and I would love to get ice cream. It's a little early though. I still got some classes I have to go to for the day. Also, why are you not in school?
And at that time, you know, Lily and Sam's mother steps in through the door as well. This is Professor Jackie Carter. She is the professor of anthropology. She and Professor Duman actually kind of work in the same department together. She is in her probably early 40s. It's very obvious that she had Sam very young and then Lily a little bit later in her life. But she comes in and she kind of cracks a smile and kind of says to you, Katie, well, I know that you had a day full of classes, but Lily got a very good score on her spelling test today, and I thought we could celebrate since we all helped her study very hard for it. I'm sure you remember that we stayed up late making sure that she got the word sincerely really good, and that she was the only person in her class that got it right.
She still holding Lily. She like puts her hand up for a high five, and she says, way to go.
Lily smacks the shit out of your hand as hard as she could. Jackie's going to turn to you, Professor Duman, and she's going to like look at you a little shy, maybe blush a little bit, and she's going to go, I know we're just going to a toy store, but would you want to come with us to get ice cream?
Let's see. He'll open up. He pulls out like a little pocketbook and he like flips through it and he's like, yeah, Jacqueline, of course. Yeah, I don't have anything else going on. Trevor, do you want to send out an email for me? My office hours, I'm going to push them back an hour today.
Yeah, I can send that out.
Yeah.
Trevor kind of looks at like your schedule that he keeps and he's like, oh, yeah, I can send that out.
Is it busy? Do you feel like? Yeah, it's pretty busy.
And then, so as I have the like pocketbook, I'm going to go, sincerely, eh? That's a pretty difficult word. You know, I think that deserves something. And I'll do like a little flourish of my hand and it'll turn into like a little like, it looks like a little cigarette case almost, but I'll flip it open. It'll have like those little hard strawberry candies that like all grandparents have.
Yes, I love those things.
Spoiler, my guy is like old. Like old.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know how old he is. He probably appears like he's like maybe late 40s, but he's like, and he's like.
He's old, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like.
Oh, Lily's going to take it and before she like pops it in her mouth, she's going to like look at her mom and just be like, can I have this before ice cream? Jackie's going to smile and she says, yes, today is your day. You're getting a toy, ice cream, and you can have that strawberry candy. She's going to have quite the sugar high later.
I feel like Katie is like in her head just thinking about, okay, well, I had this class and this class. Guess it's okay to not go to those.
Great. And Jackie kind of realizing that now everybody's kind of filtered out of the classroom. It's kind of just you guys and her kids. She's going to turn to you, Trevor, like kind of awkwardly, and like she doesn't want to make you be the only person not invited to this outing. So she's going to ask you if you would like to go as well.
So after everybody had left the class and he acknowledged Dr. Duman, Trevor had put his earbuds in and he was like typing, obviously, this email on his like very rough like MacBook that's like barely holding on. So he doesn't initially like hear the question, but he kind of feels the stillness in the room as like they're waiting for a response, and he looks up and he's like shakes his head and he takes one earbud out and he's like, did you ask me a question?
Yeah. Do you want to go to get ice cream with us?
He like glances back down at his schedule and he looks at Duman.
He's like, I'll buy you a coffee.
Yeah, I'll go. That'll be fine.
I don't know if the Starbucks is open quite yet. I'm sure it is, but
There's a coffee shop down there.
yeah, there's a bunch
Trevor
of coffee
wouldn't
shops
drink
down there.
Starbucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, too cool for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he'll like, are we going now? Like,
Actually, I don't want to mess up anybody's schedule, so
as she says that, Trevor like quickly finishes typing this email and he like closes his MacBook and puts it in his backpack and he's like, all right, let's go then.
Okay,
and he
great.
pops his earbud back in.
Great. We can park.
Real quick, just because I think as he stands up, he kind of sees the scene of Katie with Lily there, and he grabs his DSLR camera and just like takes a little quick photo, just because it seems very like photogenic in this moment.
Oh, that's very cool.
But yeah, he'll follow along.
With like for the kid, I'll like do a little flourish and like make like the thing vanish, right? Like, and then I'll take my my pointer stick, I'll take it off the blackboard and I'll tuck it in my little vest pocket that I keep it in, slide it in there.
Great.
No, I put Katie down.
Lily.
Sorry.
She puts
Lily.
herself down.
Hey, fuck you, okay? It's not easy.
Learn your fucking name, bro.
Fair enough. I put Lily down. And like I'm putting my books in my bag. Like this is all still a little awkward because like I still need to get the quiz from Trevor.
Yeah.
So like I'll walk over to his desk while he's getting all of his stuff together, and I don't know if did you put your earbud back in? I'm like, hey, Trevor.
Yeah.
Can I get the quiz?
Yeah. And I'll it's like I just shoved it in there.
He just like crammed it even worse with like a laptop.
So it's like
real crumpled.
I like take it out and I do the thing where I like put it on the corner of the desk to try and straighten it out, and I'm like, yeah, here you go.
Thanks. And I'll put it in my bag.
I like look at everybody to see if there's anything anybody else requires from me before I put my earbud back in.
Perfect. Okay. Jackie is going to tell you to meet them. Let's have you guys park at South Park. That way you guys can have a nice little walk.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Does Duman drive or do I drive him?
So Duman rides his bike most places in town. So, but he doesn't have a car.
Okay.
He rides his bike to get around.
Oh, well, Sam and Katie are taking Lily in their cars, or in Sam's car, so if you want to drive with me, that's okay.
Yeah. I said, yeah, that's fine. So I usually just ride my bike, but...
I can't have you ride your bike. Trevor, you want to ride with us?
I don't think he knows what's being asked. He just nods.
Cool. Great. You guys load up in your respective cars.
I'll leave my car at the university.
Yes. Okay. You do have a parking pass.
Yeah.
So you're damn right you do, because that's like a $70 ticket if you don't.
It sure is.
And that was 2008. I don't even know what it is nowadays.
It was pretty rough.
It was real rough.
I feel like
you got that yellow pass.
This is very funny because Jackie and Duman are in the front seat, and then me, Sam, Lily, and Katie are jamming.
No,
they're in their own car. You're just with the two adults.
Sam took Katie and Lily in his car.
Got you. Okay.
Yes, yeah, they're not
Way
jammed.
So I'm just sitting in the back seat, just
Please tell me it's a small car because she's like 6'7" and it's
Yeah.
real awkward for him to
my
get in
head's
there.
touching the ceiling.
I picture
It's like a minivan, maybe.
Yeah, she's got 2 kids. I would picture like a minivan, probably like the Honda Odyssey is coming to mind. I know that's
It's a
like
hot 2008 car.
my parents had one.
Yeah.
It was a pretty good car. It was very comfortable. So, like Trevor, as you're sitting there, you got the captain's chair. You're in a captain's chair, and you're like, God damn, this is actually a really comfortable car. And you're like,
Yeah.
although there are like crumbs of French fries kind of stuffed in the seats because Lily loves her McDonald's. So anyway, this is definitely the car of a mom. Of a single mom. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
We putting it down.
And they arrive at South Park. You guys, man, that's a long walk, but you know what?
It's not too far.
It's not too far. Y'all meet up. You're walking. It's going to probably have like I was thinking maybe Sam, Lily, and Katie were kind of walking up front. Jackie and Evren are kind of walking in the middle, maybe chatting about work. And then Trevor, I just kind of pictured you
As far back as possible.
trailing behind, maybe checking out the new Screamo shows at the Granada as you guys are passing by. That kind of sounds like something Trevor would do. But
He's also like sending out emails on his BlackBerry, like just like he's like he does a lot of the legwork for Duman, not because like Duman doesn't do it. Trevor just enjoys doing it. But yeah, like as he passes the Granada, he sees that Silverstein's coming to play, and he's super excited about it. And
very cool. And as you guys cross the street on that side, you are approaching the toy store, and you see a couple of flashing police lights. That kind of catches your eye, and you see that there are 2 police cars parked in front, and you see a couple of police officers rolling yellow tape in front of the toy store. You see a kind of a couple, middle-aged couple, kind of holding each other, looking very like upset, and you hear little Lily go, "Aw, man."
Trevor kind
you
of quickens
approach.
his pace to impose himself behind Duman, and he takes his earbuds out and pulls his camera out and kind of just makes his presence known to Duman behind him, kind of like
Okay.
quietly.
Yeah, no, I'll clock it. I'll definitely like, because, there's having a casual conversation with colleague walking. I'll definitely like, when I see like the flow of the sirens and the tape up, I'll also kind of like perk up and kind of put my head on a swivel and kind of look around.
Jackie will go, "Oh my gosh, what happened here?" And as you get a little bit closer, there's a little bit of a crowd kind of around the tape, and you see the front of the toy store has been completely, like the windows have been completely shattered.
So just real quick, we are playing Monster of the Week. We can go ahead and say that now.
Yeah.
I was looking at what my character can do. There are some different stuff that we can do in Monster of the Week versus Dungeons & Dragons. It's kind of similar, but it's a very fun game system. It's very easy to play. But I think if it's okay with you, Trevor's going to do something here.
Oh,
I just
yes.
need to figure out what.
First roll of the game. Duman, you see a familiar figure, Officer Dana Hobble. She is a police officer that has often come to you in the past for consultation. She knows that you kind of have like your finger on the pulse of some things. So she's definitely asked for your expertise in the past. And you see that she is currently taking a statement from the middle-aged couple. And this middle-aged couple, they're a little bit shorter. And the man is balding, and the woman, she has like a gray ponytail, but they look very distraught. You can maybe assume that these people are the owners of the toy store.
I would like to do 2 things here, and you could maybe say I could only do one.
Okay.
In the sequence of events here, I'm going to touch Duman on the shoulder in a way that lets him know that I'm going to break from the group, and I'm going to kind of go around, maybe into the street, to try to get a better view of what's going on.
Okay.
And the first thing I want to do is just go ahead and investigate a mystery, just kind of see what's going on here.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll your 2d6.
11.
All right. So you're investigating a mystery. You can hold 2.
Okay. So you said the windows were blown out.
Mm-hmm.
What is happening inside the store? Are there police officers working? Are there forensic officers? Can I see inside the store? And I will even say, like, I can use my camera to kind of zoom in.
So you're asking what happened here?
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't look like, this looks just like vandalism, or a break-in.
So nothing like, no forensics people in the store? It doesn't look like somebody was murdered.
It does not look like someone was murdered. It does not look like it was a violent crime, even though there is broken glass everywhere. It just appears that, these poor people's windows got blown out. Yeah, no forensics experts. There are kind of, I would say, so there's 2 police cars there, so that probably means there's maybe 4 officers present total, just kind of one taking a statement, one that is familiar to Drew, and the other 3 are kind of maybe dusting for prints or, trying to or taking pictures, but nothing no hazmat suits are needed here, no coroner's, van or anything like that. This just appears like a nonviolent crime.
Okay. So I'll snap a couple of pictures. And as the second thing I'm going to start doing in the background while other things
What would you like to take a picture of?
I'm just going to snap pictures of the scene.
Okay.
Just Trevor likes to take pictures. He takes lots of pictures.
Okay.
So Trevor is very plugged into the internet. He spends almost all of his time on the internet in his free time. He's going to pull up Facebook on his BlackBerry and just start seeing if anybody has mentioned anything about the vandalism on local Lawrence Facebook groups or stuff like that.
Okay.
This can happen in the background. Obviously, we can come back to this, but
Okay.
he's just going to be snapping pictures and trying to gather information.
Perfect. I love that. Does anybody else want to do anything?
I'm gonna go up to Dana,
Okay.
the cop.
Okay.
Not try to interrupt. Wait for this a natural look. She's interviewing them, right? I don't
She'll
wanna,
make eye contact with you, and she'll kind of hold up her finger, just to kind of let you know that hold on just a second. You can tell she appreciates that you're here, but she wasn't expecting to see you.
Yeah, Duman's a hot man right now around here. It seems.
No, Dana is very she's, let's just say she
Butchy?
might play for the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little butch.
Yeah.
The man's a hot man.
Yeah. But she appreciates that you're there. So she's going to wrap up her statement with a couple. She's going to fold up her notes. She's going to kind of hand them a card, and you can hear her say, if you can think of anything else, please reach out to me. My office is right down the street, but for now, maybe go home, get some rest, and we will call you if we have anything else. And then you kind of hear that, and then she's going to walk up to you. Everin, how you doing today?
Oh,
You got the family with you.
Oh, yeah. We were just going to get some ice cream and a toy for the little one.
She looks taken aback, and her eyes just shoot up, and she's like,
not actual friend group.
You toy and ice cream?
Spelling bee champion.
No, that's great. That's not what I meant. And she's gonna kind of direct you away from Jackie a little bit.
Yeah.
She's gonna put a hand on your shoulder. And even though she's way shorter than you, because you kind of tower over people a little bit, right?
Yeah, I'm 6'2", so I'm not crazy tall, but I'm taller than most people.
You're taller. I would say she's tall for a lady, but she is definitely not as tall for you as you. And she's gonna kind of have you we had a bunch of break-ins, and one of them is Cold Stone Creamery. Was that the ice cream store that you were planning on going to?
Oh, I thought we were going to do Salas and Mighty's, but I mean, maybe. I don't know. I'm just along for the ride, as it were.
Oh, so you don't know anything about this?
No, I was just seeing if this was just a mundane break-in or something else.
Oh, well, that remains to be seen. Although, this was found at the crime scene, and she's going to pull out a little baggie, an evidence bag, and she's going to hand it to you. Looks a little up your alley, and that's heavily coded. And she's gonna hand it to you. And what you see in your hand is, I'm gonna say it's rectangular, and it looks like it appears to be made of stone. So it's a piece of maybe a rock or a pebble or a stone, but it's roughly rectangular, and it has these etchings on the ends. She's like, I literally don't know what this is, and this was the only thing that the couple didn't recognize or claimed wasn't theirs to begin with. So this appears to be found.
Okay, so I'm gonna really quickly look around. I'll just really quickly pocket the stone things. I'll have this right back to you. And then,
see that you do. I don't want that to.
Oh yeah, no. I just have to ask him a question. If I don't know if they were going which ice cream place they're going to. Let me find out where we were supposed to be going, because that might be kind of a weird coincidence. So hold on. And so I'll go over and I'll be like, and I'll go over to Jackie. So Jackie, apparently there were a few break-ins. There was also a break-in at one of the ice cream places. Where were we planning on going?
I was thinking Cold Stone or Silas and Maddie's, either one.
Yeah, because Cold Stone was also broken into, apparently. I don't know if it's just a string of vandalism, but it's kind of weird.
That is so weird. And
so maybe Silas and Maddie should at least get her ice cream.
Yeah, maybe we can still make the best of the day. We can probably do Silas and Maddie's. It seems like Cold Stone is out. That's fine. Man, that sucks.
Yeah. Let me just make sure.
Do they know who did it?
No, I was just asking. Dana, me and Dana go back away, so I was just asking her if she knows anything, this weird vandalism thing. So I don't know. I'm gonna go say my farewells, and then we can decide what we want to do next.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then I'll go over to her and I'll kind of give you a nod. Mm-hmm. So Dana, is there I'm gonna go use the restroom really quickly. I say that a little loud, just so people think I'm that's why I'm walking away. It's I'm be right back with your stone piece.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go off somewhere where I'm not around other people.
Okay.
So as the monstrous, my primary stat is weird, which is the one that uses magic. So I'm going to use magic.
Okay.
I'm going to do it where I'm not invisible of people.
Okay.
We're near South Park, right?
Yeah, you're at the toy store.
That's pretty close to South Park, right?
It's 2 blocks away.
It's about 2 blocks away. But I mean,
you could go in an alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's an alley nearby.
Yeah, I'll duck near an alley. I'm going to try to. So I'm gonna take out the piece of stone. I'm gonna look at it, and one of the things you do with use magic is observe another place or time. I'm gonna try to do a brief kiss, or what this has been the last couple hours or whatever.
In the last couple of hours.
Yeah, just kind of make sure does that make sense?
Okay.
If you view another time, I'm gonna try to view it from this thing's point at a different time.
Yes. Let's see here. So it's we said mid-morning, so probably about 10:50 was when class let out. So a couple of hours. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 4 is 9, and I think my weird is 3, so 12.
Okay. 12 means your magic works without issue. Choose your effect. And you have a list of effects there. Do you need me to read them off for you?
Oh, yeah, the effects. That's what I was saying. View another time or place.
Okay.
On this. I'm just trying to view where this thing was.
A couple of hours later, or earlier, probably would have been about, we're going to put you at 8:50. So you're going to see, from this thing's perspective, you're going to see maybe what it would look like if you were laying on the ground, looking up. It's really hard to see. Not a lot is revealed from this thing's perspective because, one, it's so small. It's also facing up, but you do see, maybe you hear more things than you do see things, but you'll hear maybe the sound of a car rolling up and the car door slam. And you hear, oh my gosh. And then you hear footsteps running up to the point of origin. You see the couple, the couple you saw Dana questioning earlier, taking their statement earlier. You see them looking around the state of this place. So you can assume that what you're seeing is them discovering the complete state of it.
Okay.
Of when the break-in happened. So you can surmise that the break-in happened earlier.
Okay. So I'll take the stone, put it back in the little baggie. As I walk back to leave the alley, I'll take a look over at the as I'm walking past a window, and I'll catch a glimpse of my reflection, and I'll see because I have that little chin fuzz thing. I'll notice I have kind of almost a full beard going on right now, and I'll kind of shake and go away.
Okay.
And then I'll go back out.
Perfect.
And then hand the baggie back to the cop.
Perfect.
And then I'll just be like,
you know anything?
I mean, I think there's a good chance that this this here was left by who did this. I saw the couple did seem legitimately surprised when they showed up, so it wasn't a self-vandalization or anything. I don't know if that was on the suspicion, but I think that they were legitimately surprised they rolled up and it was like this, and this was left there behind the scenes. So this definitely may have been left. If they had no idea what this was, right?
No, they had no idea.
So there's a good chance this was left by whoever did this.
And Harold and Melody are the nicest people you've ever met. I've known them for years, and
So
they're a pillar of the community.
It's not insurance fraud.
No,
So,
definitely not. Definitely not.
There's that, but not a lot yet. But it's definitely a strange piece.
Okay.
So I will take out like my phone, which is a smartphone, but I like don't know how to use it at all. And I'll
one of the first smartphones.
Yeah, I'll fiddle around like this thing has a camera. And 3 minutes later, me looking through my apps,
the icon that looks like a camera there.
And then I'll take a picture just so I have the image of it, so I can if I need to do research on it later, see if I can find what this is. So I'll be like, okay,
love it. So you have an image of the stone. You can mark that however you want. Katie, was there anything that you wanted to do?
So I see the two elderly people, right? Harold and Melody. Mm-hmm. Are they still being questioned by the cops, or do they seem like? I mean, obviously they're shaken up, right? That their business has been vandalized. And so I have a move as the mundane, which is the class that I'm playing.
Okay.
It says, "Oops. If you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper, and you will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems."
Okay.
So I think Katie's attention is being split between one, Lily, who is upset that obviously the toy store adventure is not happening. And I feel like she probably, since she's a little kid, I feel like she probably overheard that the ice cream might be in question also. Mm-hmm. So I think that she's very upset. So I think her attention is split between Lily and then whatever else that she might see. So if I can use my move, the oops, if I want to stumble across, do I see anything that might be important?
Yeah, okay. So you see Harold and Melody getting in their car, and obviously they are very upset. So they do not notice, Melody does not notice when a stray receipt falls out of her car, and they pull out and they drive away. Okay.
So she clocked that, but again, her attention is divided. Mm-hmm. So I think
if you don't have to worry about Lily being unattended. Sam, he's her big brother. He has his attention fully on Lily. He understands what it's like to keep an eye on a child. So you don't have to feel responsible for Lily if you're wanting to walk away for a second. He's got her. So you can do what you need to do. But if you think that's it, then we can move on from there too.
It's just a receipt falling out of a car. I'm trying to think if she would.
How does Katie feel about the environment?
That's true. That's a good question. Yeah, that's a good point.
Mass Street's clean.
She fucking hates it.
Litter everywhere.
Fuck this
I'll
planet.
Take down in my notes. Katie's room is now clean. No trash anywhere. No. She'll walk over and pick up that piece of paper.
Okay, perfect.
And I think goes to throw it into one of the trash cans that's out there on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But I maybe sees a glimpse of what's on the receipt, and maybe that gives her pause before she throws it away.
You just you notice the amount was for, let's say, 1847, and it looks like it's from a beauty parlor called Parker's Beauty Shop.
Okay. I'll toss it into the trash.
Perfect.
Do I find anything?
Then, yes, I was going to come back to you, Trevor. So as you are perusing through Facebook, and at the same time, you kind of are overhearing Dana and Evren's conversation about Coldstone, you actually kind of take a step into the street a little bit, step back. And if you look up the hill, you can see some other cop cars in front of Coldstone Creamery as well.
Okay.
So that is lining up and you're making that connection.
Yep.
On Facebook, you see a Facebook group that is about Lawrence, and you see someone go, oh my gosh, have you heard about the toy store? And someone comments, well, that happened at the same thing happened at Cold Stone Creamery. And then you keep scrolling and you see, well, that also happened at Target and at Walmart and at Kohl's. I don't know if Kohl's was around back then. I think it was. Yeah. So you're scrolling through and you're seeing that this happened at quite a number of places. And it all seemed to happen in the same day.
Okay. I'll pocket my phone and I'm going to start making my way back over to Dr. Duman.
Perfect. The time is yours.
Okay. So you had come back. I noticed that you had left. After you get done with your conversation with Dana, I'll be like, it looks like this has happening all over town. It's kind of weird that this would be able to happen all at the same time, all over town in multiple different places. Do you have any idea of...
Yeah, I'll pull up my phone and I'll be trying to get the photo album open. I'm like, yeah, I got a picture.
I think instinctually I just kind of like put my hand out for your phone.
Yeah, I hand you my phone and it's like send that to yourself, and it's like you see it's a picture of like the little stone thing with the marks on it.
So I'll email it to myself, and then I'm gonna go to like I'll kind of like step back. I'll hand you your phone back, kind of step back, and I'm gonna go onto a forum for supernatural oddities that I visit often, and I'll start typing up a post of like, has anybody seen these markings before? What could these mean? And upload the picture.
Perfect.
And that's what
it might take a few hours for someone to get back to you. But yeah, you post that that picture and you'll wait for someone to respond. Jackie is her curiosity has kind of been satiated. She knows what's going on over here. She knows not to go to Cold Stone Creamery. So she kind of goes over to you, Duman, and maybe she'll pull you in, Katie, and just go, okay, so it looks like toys maybe are out, or we might have to go somewhere else, but I think we might still try to go to Silas and Maddie's and get some ice cream. Do we still want to try to do that? If not, I get it. This morning has already kind of started a little weird, so...
Well, in situations where the disappointments happen sometimes, I find, for myself, the best solution tends to be sprinkles. Is that right, Lily? You a sprinkle girl? They've got the rainbow ones.
She kind of like is staring into the broken toy store. But when can we go in there? And her mom looks at her and she's like, I don't think we're going to go in there today, sweetie. And... she's doing the little kid thing where she's like, well, what about tomorrow? And she's like, I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow either, but we can go to Silas and Maddie's. And so she talks her little girl down, but then she's like, okay, we can go to Silas and Maddie's and then we can come 2 days from now, and she eventually gets there. And so they'll start walking towards Silas and Maddie's, and you guys can, again, time is yours.
I think I announce a little loudly to the group. I'm like, I think I'm going to go get a cup of coffee real quick and I'll meet you guys over there. And I'll like I say it to the group, but I'm looking at Duman the whole time.
Yeah, I'll give you a $5 bill. Like, oh yeah, I said I'd buy you a coffee. I'll give you a $5.
Perfect.
And I'll take it.
Which coffee shop do you want to go to?
I'm not going to a coffee shop.
Oh, okay.
And I give you a look like I better get this back because I know you're not about to go buy coffee.
I want to go into the alley behind the toy store.
Okay.
Was there police officers inside the toy store when I looked earlier?
They were. So what they were probably going to do is board up the windows with some plywood just to... They got what they needed, so now they just need to make sure there's not broken glass everywhere. So they're boarding up the windows. They're starting to sweep everything up. And they're gonna keep the tape up, but they're mostly just taping. It looks like the back part of the store has been taped up. It looks like by the time you guys have finished your conversation with Dana, they're starting to wrap up their stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna go into there's a parking garage right there as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna go in, find a dumpster. I'm gonna take my jacket off and stuff it in the dumpster with my backpack.
Gross.
I'm going to try to like clean myself up a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to go into the back of the store.
Okay.
Because there's a back door.
There is a back door.
Yeah.
It is currently, like, it's got police tape across it.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll just pull it up enough that I can slip inside.
So the back door is locked.
Okay.
It would be when they're wrapping everything up, they want to make sure everything is locked and not wanting to make sure that nobody gets in.
Can I actually, seeing that it's locked, and I don't want to break in or anything because I would have already been like playing my hand trying to sneak in here. I'm going to grab my stuff out of the dumpster and go to the top of the parking garage so I can see out over the over Mass Street.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of see if I notice anything odd or out of place. It's not the police officers.
Okay, so you go to the top of the parking garage and you're looking out at the buildings. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You see a couple of birds' nests. You do notice that there's a fire escape at the top of all the buildings, really. So if you wanted to try to make a jump for it and try to use the fire escape to get in, that might be an option. That's completely up to you. You don't see any evidence. You don't see what remains from whoever did this.
It would be stupid for me to try to jump, right?
I mean, yeah, probably.
Okay, yeah.
How does Matt Mercer say it? You can certainly try.
I think I would look at it and be like, man, I do really want to get in there and see if I can find anything. And I do the thing where I back up, like I'm going to do it, and You're run.
Measuring it, yeah.
And I run, and I'm like, this is stupid. So I'll kind of just resign that I'm not going to be able to get into the building right now. I think that I'll grab my stuff and start heading towards the ice cream place.
Okay.
To meet back up.
Perfect. What are you guys doing? What ice cream do you guys get? Elizabeth's Corner.
I get the old maniest ice cream that there is.
Rocky
Butterscotch?
I was thinking rum raisin.
Jesus.
That is an old man flavor.
In a cup.
All right.
I just get split of chocolate and vanilla.
Okay,
Like a
one
scoop
scoop,
of each.
1 scoop vanilla, 1 scoop chocolate,
Yep.
sprinkles, peanuts,
Nope, just regular chocolate. Just regular ice
gummy
cream.
worms.
No, absolutely not.
Okay. Sam is gonna get the same thing that you got. He's like, oh, I didn't realize that was allowed, and thought you could only just get one. And he'll maybe go to he'll offer his cone to you to cheers.
She'll cheers back.
Okay, and he'll lick the cone, and he's like, Lily, is your ice cream good? Lily's got mint chocolate chip, sprinkles, gummy worms, the
works.
The works. She's got the works, and she is having a ball. She's got ice cream all over her face. It is dripping down her hands. She's gonna be a gross mess after this. So,
What'd Sam's mom get?
she strikes me as an orange sherbet kind of gal. She responsible, Not in a cone, in a cup.
In a cup.
Yep. Yeah.
That's the responsible way to eat ice cream. Is in a cup.
Yes, in a cup. Not environmentally friendly by any means, but
The size might use paper cups. They're
the
recyclable.
cone, you eat it. So, but yeah, y'all are getting ice cream, and Jackie kind of feels maybe embarrassed that she pulled you guys. It feels like it was such a good idea at the time, but now that day has kind of happened, it seems like it has not gone according to plan or how she pictured. So she maybe starts talking about going home, ending the day, letting you guys get back to the rest of your day, and letting you guys have your time back. And yeah, so I will say, I think around that time, Trevor will be coming back to the ice cream shop. Do you get ice cream?
No.
You don't get ice cream?
No.
Okay.
You come back without a coffee though.
Yes.
And yeah, I think Katie will clock that. Just be like, are you too busy or?
Broken into.
Oh, just like the toy store?
Yeah, it seems like a lot of places were hit.
Oh.
I don't know. It's weird.
Are you sure you don't want ice cream?
No, I'm good.
I turn back around to clean up Lily, who's got ice cream everywhere.
Oh, don't feel like you have to, Katie. Jackie's gonna pipe up. Like, she's gonna get a bath at home.
It's no problem.
All right, Lily. I think we maybe need to say goodbye to your brother and Katie and Professor Duman. And Lily, like, she's got this big old ice cream cone. And she's like, well, can I take this with me? And Mom's like, yes. And then she's like, okay. Well, bye-bye, everybody. And her and her mom are going to wrap up. And then Sam's going to kind of finish up his ice cream. And he's like, I'll text you later.
Were you going to take me back to the college?
Oh, my gosh. I'm so stupid. Yes. Come on. I'll take you back home.
Okay.
Or do you need to be, like, dropped off or something?
You can just drop me off at Udig.
Oh, right on. Well, like, yes, we can do that. That's perfect. Yep.
Okay.
He seems so embarrassed that he was, like, going to leave you. He feels so bad.
And, the professor clocks that the mom just left, and, like, we don't have a way to get back. But I'm just like, we'll just walk. It's fine.
Well, I
don't necessarily want to leave Mass yet anyways.
Yeah,
so.
God, like... oh, yeah, sorry my mom left. I can text her back if...
Oh, don't worry about it. Well,
do you guys need a ride?
No, Trevor, do you need a ride back?
No,
I'm good. I have some errands I could run anyway, since I opened up my afternoon for this. So.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll see you later, Evren Duman. And he's not sure what to call you because he knows that you and his mom work together, and he's just like...
Because he's not in any of my classes, right?
He is not, but again, like, it's one of those things where it's like you've watched him kind of grow up too. Like he's been in the offices, like that's where he would do his homework after school. Like, so he's grown up knowing you. He's like, I don't know what to call you, man. Like, especially here in public or whatever. So he's going to leave and he'll kind of wait. He'll hold the door open for you, Katie.
Wave awkwardly back to the professor and Trevor and...
Oh, yes, Miss Cunningham. Callahan, sorry.
Yes?
Just wanted to say, good job on the quiz. You were one of the few students who actually did well.
Yeah, thank you. She didn't need the extra quiz.
She absolutely doesn't need the quiz, yeah.
But it's for bonus credit, so, yeah.
Oh, is Katie a good student?
This is kind of like her area, like anthropology and like ancient religions and things like that. Okay. Like it all kind of goes hand in hand. So you
definitely take one of Jackie's classes. That's probably how you and Sam met then.
Yes. Oh yeah. I feel like there's a good relationship between Jackie and Katie, and it might be like Jackie sees it as like a good relationship for Katie and Sam, but like Katie also sees it as like she's the person that knows everything about anthropology at KU. And that's what Katie is very interested in. So it's hoping to like the conversations when like she's over at their house. She hangs out with Sam, but it does like go back into like Katie like not grilling, but like just talking with Jackie about, trips that she's been on and like things like, just stuff related to anthropology.
Okay.
I totally feel like Jackie's the kind of mom that like you like talk to Jackie first, like you should talk to my son.
Yes,
she definitely hooked them up.
Yeah, for sure.
So as they leave, I kind of swing a chair closer into you, Duman, and I'm like, it was weird, right? Like this happened.
Are you talking about the social interaction we just had or the break-ins? Because the answer is yes.
Well, yes. Are you in? Never mind. That's not my business. What do you? What is
also,
this?
It's February, so it's cold, and we have to walk back to campus. I don't have my bike.
It is pretty cold.
No, the stone. Do you know, like, what are these markings?
I'd have to consult some books. I haven't had a chance. Nothing I'd recognize immediately, but research. I assume you put it on your internet search.
Yes. Do you think there's a guy we could ask?
I mean, maybe. It's definitely something I'll be busy. I mean, I want to get inside that toy shop, though.
I tried to go in the back, but it was locked.
I mean, it's broad daylight right now, but I mean, maybe tonight when it gets a little darker, we can make a locked door unlocked.
Fair enough. Well, I'm gonna answer some emails here, and maybe we can get back together later.
All right.
Perfect.
I feel like there's like a similar conversation happening between Katie and Sam as just to be like, well, that was a weird gathering of people to go get ice cream with.
Yeah. Well, I think my mom wanted an excuse to ask Professor Duman to ice cream.
Very obvious.
It's like really awkward. Sorry that you had to see that. And then I think like that TA was just like a tag along.
Yeah.
It's super, super awkward. Yeah, sorry about that. Do you want to hang out later?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna try to score some Jayhawk tickets tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Do you want to come like stand in line with me?
Tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
I mean, what time?
Oh, we're going early.
Okay.
Like, we're camping.
Camping.
It's the lottery.
Okay. So, like, tonight you want to go camp out
We'll
for the
probably,
tickets?
like, leave at, like, 4.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta get good seats.
Well, I don't have class until 10, so...
We should get the tickets by 11.
Oh, okay. Well, I can hang out for a while. I might have to leave to go to class, but...
Oh, you're still going to class? It's February. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, yeah, of course. You gotta go to class. He's totally the kid that, like, maybe goes to first, second class, skips the rest of them.
Okay.
In some classes, you can get away with that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like totally. If he can get away with it, Sam's gonna do it. He's also not a bad student at all. Like, he's one of those people, he can like read the book and then get like an A, no problem.
Yeah.
He's smart. He's just irresponsible and kind of dumb.
Yeah, Sam, I'm still going to class.
Right on.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I can
you
camp
come
out for
up.
a while, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Like, we can we'll bring like coffee and we can bring blankets and like lawn chairs, and so we can all like, shoot the shit and like talk and stuff.
Okay.
It'll be fun. Like, me and a couple of guys from the house and their girlfriends are gonna be there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, it'll be fun.
it sounds great.
It'll be so much fun.
Okay.
And I'd love for you to be there.
I'll be there.
Awesome. I love you.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's so painful.
At that time, he's like,
I feel like...
he's just like, yeah. He like drops it. At this point, you guys are in front of Budig.
Yeah.
He like pulls up and he's like, I'll see you later tomorrow morning.
Early morning, but
Yeah,
yeah.
bring a blanket. I'll get the chair for you.
Okay. I'll text you.
Nice. Let you out.
I think like she'll give him a peck on the cheek and then like leaves to go to her next class that she already missed one, or she probably missed 2 classes. It's probably like afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he like drives off and he's just like right up the hill. So.
Yeah.
Well, cool. So you're at Budig thinking about the weird day that you've had.
Oh yeah.
It's a weird
It
day.
is a weird day. I think
It does stick in your mind that a cut and a color was only $18 at Parker's Beauty.
It does. I was thinking about that. Especially
That's a really good price.
it is. I think Katie's gonna call her roommate. I think she's gonna call V.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and just see where she is.
Her phone goes to voicemail.
Okay. That's normal.
Yes.
She
She does text you like, hey, I'm wrapped up
right
in...
after
Yeah,
right after I call.
yeah, absolutely. Like, hey, busy with something. What's up?
I send her a message back that says like, oh, well, I'll fill you in later.
Probably won't be home tonight. Can talk tomorrow? Question mark.
Sure, no problem.
And she'll send you like a little, I don't know, were emojis a thing back then? Yeah, she'll
It
send
would
you
be
a
like-
thumbs up emoji.
No, it would have been like just like the colon parentheses kind of emoji.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she'll send you like a,
Like a lowercase b.
Yeah, lowercase b. is
yeah,
thumbs
a
up.
lowercase b.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna go to class.
cool. So Trevor and Jamon, would we like to skip the walking back thing, or do you guys want to find yourselves back on campus? Where would you like to be?
I'm actually going to call Officer Dana.
Oh, okay, perfect. Officer Dana.
Hey, Dana, it's Evren. Question. That the thing that we found, the stone, was that found in any other break-in locations? I've seen there's a lot of break-ins across town.
Well, that's the weird thing. We've been looking for them because we thought maybe there would be a connection. We've only found like one at the other ones.
Also, question.
It looks different a little, but they're like the same shape. So I don't know if that makes any difference to you.
Okay. But you did
I can send you a picture.
Yeah, send me a picture of the other one.
I will.
That was found. If you would do that, that'd be great. Also, random question for no reason in particular. Are you gonna have any officers posted on any of the sites tonight?
I mean, it happened at so many places. I don't think I have the resources for that. You know, we'll probably keep an eye on them, like monitor cameras a little bit later in the morning, but we just don't really. We have no reason to think that places would get hit twice.
Okay, so no patrols of the toy store tonight, no particular reason.
No.
Thank you.
I'm not going to ask any questions.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like the relationship that we have.
Yeah.
Me and Dana is like,
yeah.
Like sometimes like
okay,
like
so
I'll come with results to stuff and like I don't exactly tell her how I get results.
Yeah, she doesn't ask questions. She also does not know your secret.
Yeah, no, she just knows that.
She just knows that you have been helpful in her investigations that deal with things a little unusual and keep the status quo in check.
Yeah.
Duman, was anything taken?
Oh, yeah. Was there anything missing from any of the sites?
Yes. So so the weird thing is every place that was hit, everyone said that toys were stolen. And the weird thing, so this is the weird thing, Cold Stone Creamery, you'd think like all of the businesses, you'd think that they'd go after the money, right? The money was untouched. Cold Stone Creamery, the bear is missing. You know Truffles, the big-ass bear that's at Cold Stone Creamery? That was stolen. The toy store, several toys were stolen. And it wasn't just stuffed animals. It was like RC cars, like little rock'em sock'em robots kind of thing. Some stuffed animals for sure. And then like toys from Walmart, toys from Target. There were a couple of households that were broken into as well. Some toys were like 1 or 2 toys were stolen from there as well.
Boys.
So that's the thing it's weird. That's why we're not super concerned because it's toys. Like, it doesn't seem like these people are interested in money. It's annoying. Vandalism is annoying, but.
So several places are broken into all in one night. Timeline, is there like a timeline lapse or is it all simultaneous?
It was simultaneously at sunrise. All places were broken into exactly at sunrise.
And then let me guess.
We had an influx of calls. No
camera footage either for any reason.
That's the weird thing. Cameras got lost power as soon as it happened. And feed looked normal right before, and then feed looked, obviously we saw all the wreckage and damage. And
let me take one more guess. Cameras all went haywire only at the places that were hit at the same time. Or have you cross-referenced other cameras to see if it was like a...
That's interesting. I haven't thought to look at... Okay, let me get back to you on that one. Great. And so she's going to look into that for you. Trevor.
So is this like a reverse Santa situation we got going on here?
Something. I don't know. I don't know if any... Like, I was like, I'm making sure like the phone's like hung up. Like,
yeah.
I don't know of anything that's interested in just toys off the top of my head.
Weird.
Well. But... I will say this, things that do generally, as I don't know anything specifically that goes after toys, but there are a number of things that go specifically after children.
Yeah.
So when I see toys, I immediately start connecting dots that we need to get this figured out sooner rather than later.
Or it could be like some sort of child entity or something. I don't know. Hopefully somebody will get back to me about what these symbols might mean. We got a new one? I'll post that one too.
Yeah, did she send me the picture?
Yes, a few moments later you
I'll
get
just
that
hand
picture.
you my phone.
Yeah. And I'll just post that one in the thread as well.
Post that one. As you go to post it, you see a comment on your post that says, don't know what this is specifically, but it does look like it's counting something. Like the marks. The marks look like they're indicating.
Somebody suggested that this might be some sort of like numbering system or something like a count or something. And they only found the other one.
Yeah, and they only found the other one. The other one have other marks on it?
It does. So the
More
one that
marks
you
or
saw
less
this morning, it looks like there were 3 markings in a diagonal shape. And then this one that she sends, it's got 12 markings total.
Okay. Having heard the counting thing, would that like give me any inkling to like of people who counted the system, like any like old civilization or anything that would use a counting system with tick marks like that?
In terms of counting, lots of civilizations had different ways of keeping track of things, counting things, making games out of them. It could have been a tags, like tagging items. It could have been, so like people in ancient civilizations had uses for needing to number things, needing to keep track of things. This looks like a very basic way of keeping track of them, almost like a tally mark. It just seems like these tally marks are in very specific locations on this stone, indicating some kind of importance.
I don't have anything else I need to do right now.
Yeah, I don't have anything else I
go
need to do either.
Perfect.
into the store to...
Lovely. So as your afternoon comes to a close, I'd probably say, like, you know, you maybe teach maybe 1 or 2 more classes in the day. I wouldn't say, like, you're a professor, you're getting published. You don't have to teach that many to keep your job. So I'm going to say that, you know, you're probably done with classes for the day. Katie, I don't know how long your classes are going into.
Probably 2 more.
2 more?
Probably 2.
Okay, perfect.
Ends around like 4. Yeah.
Cool. Are you going to go back home?
Go back to the sorority house.
The sorority house? Okay, perfect. You're going to get home, or you're going to get to your sorority house. You see V is not there, just like she said. Her side of the room is a complete disaster. She is definitely a maximalist. She loves to collect odds ends. It's almost like you live with a crow, essentially. Mm-hmm. She loves any weird object that she can find. I would probably say like a crow that likes to shop at Hot Topic lives there. She's got a My Chemical Romance poster up on her side of the wall. She's gonna probably have like a Ouija board in its like Hasbro box, like kind of shoved off in a bookcase. She's very interested in the occult, so she's got like Wicca for beginners on there. She's gonna as a book. She's gonna have like candles, even though she doesn't ever light them because that's not allowed, but she does have candles. She has a bowl full of like weird things, yeah, like I said, it looks like a Hot Topic threw up in here. But what does Katie's room look like, or her side of the room?
Her side of the room is like the polar opposite, right? Like, it's kind of a weird vibe when you enter their room because it's like half dark and moody and spooky, and then Katie's is just like not vibrant necessarily, but like neutral colors. Her desk is like very clean. There's a laptop, the lid closed on it. She's got like a couple plants like on either side of the desk. Her bed is made. Visa's not.
V also has like she's definitely that girl that like will put a scarf over her lamp, like, and she's got she's very, very plush kind of.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's very just like conflicting personalities, but they somehow get along.
They do. Yeah. V is very sweet. She's her boyfriend, Damon, is also not that bad. Oh, yeah, there is a Vampire Diaries poster also up, too. Yeah. She's got every Twilight book. She's definitely excited about the movie that's coming out in November. She wants you to go.
She has every Twilight book, but one of them is on Katie's bed because V has been trying to get Katie to read it.
Is it just the first one?
It's just the first one.
Have you even cracked it open?
I think I'm a couple chapters in.
Okay.
I don't really know what it's about at the moment. Like, it's just this girl and moving to Forks, and she's not happy about it. So.
Okay.
But she said that she would give it a try.
Okay.
And so it's on there, and there's a little bookmark. I think she's going to go to her computer and look up the number for Parker's beauty parlor, because while she was in these last 2 classes this afternoon, like, it's just been like just weird. It's a weird thing to see, especially for the itemization to be the cut and color and only be $18. So I think like it's just a weird thing. Mm-hmm. So she's gonna look up the phone number for the beauty parlor.
Okay. You Google Parker's beauty shop.
Mm-hmm. Beauty shop. Sorry.
Nothing comes up.
Nothing comes up. Okay.
Mm-mm. There's no website, no Facebook page.
Okay.
No phone number.
I'm just going to kind of go broader then and just look up beauty shops in Lawrence and see if there's anything that matches. Maybe it's listed somehow differently.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You're pretty familiar with all of the beauty shops. You've tried pretty much all of them, I would think, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And because you're a sophomore, right? Mm-hmm. And every couple of weeks you need something new, and no one's quite giving you what you're looking for. So you're probably in the market for a gal or someone to do your hair. And I mean, you see all of them look familiar. You know, you see, Z's, you see Salon Luca, you see, you see all of these ones that look familiar. You don't see anything that looks like it's Parker's hair salon, Parker's beauty. I mean, you're like looking for something broad, and nothing's coming up.
Okay.
Definitely seems like this lady, the Melody, was on the in. Like she knew someone who knew someone, and she got in.
She got in.
Yeah.
Katie is going to try to get all of the homework / reading that she needed to get done today.
Okay.
Considering she's gonna have an early morning at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So she'll be doing all that, and she'll just be trying to like get things done to where she can like turn in early for the night. So she'll go have dinner, come back, and I'm sure like text Sam a little bit back and forth. Mm-hmm. But try to call it early.
Okay, cool.
And V never comes back.
V does not come back. It's a little weird. I mean, she's been known to like stay over at Damon's before, but like it's a weeknight, so it's a little out of the ordinary. So that's strange. And also V is a good student. Like she likes her grades to be up. So, and she has to if she's going to be in the sorority. So that is a little strange, out of the ordinary. Sam does tell you in your texting back and forth, like he's just decided not to go to bed. He's going to power through the whole night.
I feel like there's a lot of texts back and forth with just being like, no, you really should get at least a little bit of sleep.
Oh, no, I'll sleep in line. It'll be fine.
Well, if you're just going to sleep in line, then like...
I got to get there early.
Well, I get that, but like, if you're just going to sleep, then what am I going to do?
Oh, like, the girlfriends, you guys can like talk about girl talk, right? Or you could do your homework, or you could bring a book. It's fine. I'll stay up. It'll be fine. And he's like really just, at this point, he's trying to sell you on it because he can tell that you're like not convinced and that you could bail.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess I'll bring a book.
I'll stay up. Don't worry about it. I will stay up. I'll drink. I've got coffee, Red Bull, Monster. I'll be good.
All right, Sam. I'll see you in a few hours then.
Okay.
I'll just put my phone away and
Great.
Get ready for bed.
Perfect. So at this point, in the evening, Trevor, Duman, you're gonna know that like no one's gonna be at that toy store. No one's gonna be at the Cold Stone Creamery, Target, Walmart, those places as
I'll go
well.
to the toy store.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go to the toy store.
The toy store.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get in?
There was a fire escape around back if you wanted to take that, or we could just go in through the door if you want to pick it open, or whatever you want to do here.
I'm gonna go to like the back, like, cause is the fire escape in like the alley?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go into the alley And then I'll tell him, like, hey, just give me like 2 minutes.
Yeah, you're good. Take your time.
So I'm going to go back there. I'm going to take off my clothing, except for like this, like, I have like basketball shorts on underneath everything, basically.
Okay.
Because I'm going to like take off all my nice clothing, gently set them off to the side, and then I'm going to change. I'm going to transform. Shapeshifter is one of my monsters things. I'm going to go into my real form, which is basically, so I said, like, as a person, I'm like 6'2"ish or whatever. I'm about 7 feet tall. When I go like full monster form, I'm like a giant, like, jacked satyr, basically. I have like the legs, the hooven legs. I like big goat horns. My hair goes from like kind of shoulder length to like down halfway down my back. My beard gets like big, huge, bushy beard. I have giant like goat horns, full fur chest and everything like that. Like, but like, so then I'm gonna like tell him to come on back.
Come on back. Okay, are you just gonna...
I'm just gonna, like, I'm 7 feet tall. He's 6'6". I'm just gonna pick him up and lift him to the fire escape so we don't have to like pull the ladder down or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah.
And then he can just lower the ladder for me.
Yeah, I'll
Trevor, is this the first time you've seen Professor Duman
No.
as his monsters? Nope.
So I'll get up there and I'll lower the ladder down.
I'll change back into my human thing, put my clothes back on, and climb the ladder.
And we'll make our way up to the roof.
Cool. All right. Yeah, nobody thinks to like lock the fire escape door, or it's pretty easy to jimmy.
Yeah.
Just because it's a fire escape, we want people to be safe, right?
Yeah. And I'm going to assume the alarms aren't on because the windows are smashed out, so they would just be going.
Yes. So the alarm is not on. You also have reassurance from Dana that no one's going to be around. Although as you finally climb, I don't like go through the window or the door and close it, you hear you see like the glow of headlights come by in the alley, and you hear car tire, like the crunching of tires through the alley, and then you just hear it go down. So it seems like someone drove by, but yeah, you guys are in a darkened toy store. You're on the 3rd floor. Well, I guess it'd be the 2nd floor. This place does have a basement as well. But on the 2nd floor, there's going to be the board games and the books. And
so I'm going to like search through my backpack. I'm going to pull out 2 flashlights. One is a normal flashlight, but I'm going to set it to the red light setting, so it's not like just bright white light streaming out of the windows.
Yes.
The second one is a black light, and I'm going to turn it on and kind of just scan
interesting.
The room.
A black light?
Yeah.
What shows up in a black light?
I'm just trying to see if there's like any hidden markings that might be hidden under UV light.
Okay.
See if like there's anything that might not just be seen by, the normal human spectrum of light. It could be nothing, but...
And come everywhere.
Come everywhere. Weird.
At the toy store?
Yeah.
Nothing shows up. Nothing glows other than like very, very, like the glow in the dark toys, like the stars and stuff. Those will show up. Some very, very white, like stuffies might glow very, very bright in it, but you don't see any like hidden markings. Actually, I'm going to probably say like that might be a little bit of a lie. I'm going to say around the cash register, like on the inside, because if you have been in the toy store before, the cash register is like in the middle of the ground level, right? The cash register, it has some symbols on it, and I would say that they look pretty non-threatening. I would probably say, Professor Duman, you, in your experience, you see these as symbols of prosperity, protection, and wealth, seemingly to draw business in. It seems like maybe Harold and Melody are, they come from a family of suspicious people, and they're just kind of hoping to bring a little bit of extra business into there.
Yeah.
So these symbols seem very harmless, but that's the only thing that shows
like
up.
seeing one of those golden cats at a Chinese restaurant is supposed to bring good fortune.
That is this is exactly that vibe. They seem very cultural in that regard. So, but no, nothing other than that. Nothing really seems to show up under your black light.
Okay. What are you doing while I'm looking around?
So while you're like doing your like physical investigation or whatnot, I now know the time frame of when the thing happened was sunrise, right?
Yes.
So I'm gonna go kind of like to like the store where I'm looking at the front windows that have been smashed in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Okay.
Take a look, and I'm gonna try to view, like looking from my perspective now out of the window, like something like I can see out of the windows at sunrise to see what shattered the windows in.
Absolutely. Perfect.
So that is, I have to rule for that is a magic check.
Absolutely.
7.
Okay, so, and you're using magic, so it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. Keeper decides what the glitch does.
Okay, so the effect is, it's the same effect. I'm viewing at sunrise what happened to the window, like looking out of the window, right?
Lovely.
So that's the effect that I want. The glitch, I'm going to say like the effect is weakened.
Okay.
Let you determine what that means.
From what perspective, where you're sitting?
So yeah, so basically, because like, let's pretend that curtain is the window that got broken out. I'm literally sitting in front of it so I can see, because they got broken into. So I'm looking out the window as though at the time of it happened, I was at the window staring at whatever's coming in the window.
So you can see, yes, okay, perfect. So it does appear, as you're kind of sitting there, and you're like focusing on your magic, you remember like a little practical thing about it, like a very mundane thing, and you're like, oh, the windows were blown out. The glass was shattered out.
Mm-hmm. Glass
did not shatter in.
Okay.
And that's something you notice even when you're coming in. You're not crunching on glass. Even though they did a really good job of cleaning up, all the sweeping had to be done out in the street.
Okay.
So you're like, okay, that's interesting. And then just as you notice that, your vision will kind of blur and you see the same thing that you're seeing, but in early morning light. The windows are there. Are you sitting right where the first vision happened?
Yeah.
Like from the perspective of that stone?
Yeah, like where the stone was, yeah.
Perfect. So you're sitting there and you see, I'm going to say that because the effect is weakened, it might not happen as long as what you're hoping. Like your vision won't be as long to get enough detail. But what you do see is you see you see a short stature, very short, like 12 to 24 inches tall. And you see a few of them, like probably like 3 or 4. And you see like a little shoulder and an arm. And you see that this shoulder and arm are covered in fur. And you see like, it almost is like, has a waddling gait. And then just as like, you see something like come into view just before you can actually see what it is, you like fall and you are in the position of seeing the ceiling from your vision earlier. Mm-hmm. So you are now in the same place that you first saw, and that will be your vision.
Okay.
And what you saw, it was going towards the window.
It was leaving.
And
they break the window out.
Yes.
Okay.
Trevor, did you want to do or say, or did you two want to share information?
Like if Trevor's like in the store, like he'll like literally see me, like I was sitting crisscross, like looking at the window. Now I'm laying on my back, like looking up at the ceiling, and I'll kind of like my eyes will roll back where, the camera roll back. They'll kind of roll back up, and I'll get up and I'll dust myself off, and I'll relay like we're looking for a group of individuals, small statured, fur covered. I didn't get a good vision, but they blew their way out of the store. They were small, maybe 2 feet tall tops, furry.
Interesting. Well, I'll do some research.
I told you that Dana was going to look into something, right?
Yes.
At that time, you get a call from Dana.
And my phone is not on silent, even though I'm sneaking in like I should be. And I'm like, oh, I thought I put this on silent. What the? Hello?
Duman.
Yeah.
It's Hobble. So I took your suggestion, looked at some camera footage across the street. I'll tell you, like, I didn't get it a lot of places, but I did spot, like, so there are no cameras across from the toy store. I was really hoping I'd get a good shot, but nothing was really coming up. Cameras didn't blow out, so that's good. So I checked over to Cold Stone Creamery, and just so happened Liberty Hall has a camera in front. That was weird. Didn't know that.
No, checks out though.
Yeah, cameras, right? Projectors, whatever. I couldn't get a clear shot of the window, but I did see the window smash, glass everywhere. That's the weird thing. It seems like these people entered in through the back or something and they broke out through the front. I saw like maybe a shoulder. It looks like dude had to have been like, the weird thing was he was probably as wide as he was tall. And he's about 5 foot. He's a big dude. Like, he was short, but he was a big dude. And I only saw his shoulder, but it was huge. And he, like, walked in the different direction. So, I can show you the footage.
The skin color?
It's black and white, man.
Dark or light?
It was, like, probably in the middle.
I'm gonna be like, Google what that Cold Stone bear looks like.
Okay. All right.
What color is it?
It's like a toffee color.
Yeah.
Like brown.
Send me that footage.
Okay.
Or I guess come see the footage, meet you up sometime. Whatever's easiest to do.
Your TA got an email?
Yes, and I will have him send you that email because I don't know what it is off the top of my head. I have it saved on my computer back at the office.
Yeah, have him email me. And
Okay.
I actually think you would have Dana Hobble's email already.
Save all of our correspondence.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she will email you. It's actually super quick. You can hear her typing and she'll send it to you. It does take a minute to upload, but you're able to get it. And you see exactly as she described. The window, you can see the window just shatter out because it's like a shitty, you know how like you're like, oh, I hope I see Bigfoot in this video, and it's like the camera's completely turned in the other way and everything that's happening is in the very like far corner of the screen. But you can see glass shatters everywhere, and then you see like something climb through the window, and you see a very large shoulder kind of go through.
I think we both realize.
Would you say it's like teddy bear shaped shoulder?
I can't say for sure.
I think Duman and I both have the same realization at the same time.
Like,
These toys are coming to life, aren't they?
it looks like the toys are walking out on their own accord.
Katie, you are maybe wrapping up homework. You're sitting on your bed, and I picture like, so it's probably like when you enter the room, I'm picturing like V's bed and then Katie's bed.
Yeah.
Would you say you guys have your own closets or a shared closet?
No, I think they're shared.
So I'm
You
gonna
could definitely. There's a like not a division, but like you can
It's
see
definitely
like
there.
These clothes, Katie's clothes.
Okay, great. I'm gonna say that on V's side, she has those like folding doors that you see in like closets. They're closed. And Katie, you're sitting there and you hear, and you're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
You hear it again.
Is that out? Is that coming from the door?
You look up and you can see that it is coming from the closet of V, like V's closet.
Okay. I get up and go check it.
You get up and go check it.
Yeah.
You in front, and you hear again as you approach. You hear, and it seems to get like more intense. But it's coming from the bottom.
The bottom of the closet?
Yeah, it's not up top. It's not like someone is stuck in there.
Is the door moving?
I mean, like from where it's happening. Yeah, it's shaking a little bit. There's some
Okay.
force behind it.
I'll call out and see if it's V trying to pull a prank or something.
God damn it, you're doing. Hello?
There's no answer.
There's no
You
answer.
maybe the pounding kind of stops a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, it's very, very tropey right now. I don't look for like anything to defend myself.
V has, she's got candles, right? So she's got a pretty solid candle holder on her dresser.
Okay. I'll grab that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open the closet.
And that's where we'll end it.
Stupid Wizard's actual people is Drew Burton as Dr. Evren Duman, Derek Dix as Trevor Wolffe, Josh Matney as Katie Callahan, and Elizabeth Rein as our keeper. Follow us on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, as well as subscribe to our Patreon for hours upon hours of bonus content. You can find all those important links and more on our website, stupidwizards.com. We're fully underway with Campaign 2, and Episode 2 will premiere on October 14th. Please share and rate, comment, and subscribe, and thank you so much for listening.